Hey there, kids. This is Reveal Math Lesson 7.8. Let's take a look together. It says this. It says you can solve multi-step. That means there's going to be more than one step to the problem involving division, okay? And so here's the first problem right here. Herman is packing dog treats. There will be 8 dog treats in each bag. Herman has 219 dog treats. But he gave 14 of the dog treats to his best friend. Maybe his best friend is a dog. How many bags of dog treats can Herman fill? Well, step one, the first thing is to find out how many dog treats he has after giving some to his friend. So we take 219, he gave 14 to his friend, and we're left with 205. Step two is to divide. Okay, we're going to take 205 dog treats, and he wants to divide them up into 8 treats per bag. All right, well, 205 divided by 8. Well, here they use repeated subtraction, okay? They use partial quotients. If you took 20 bags with 8 in each, that would take care of 160 of the dog treats. And if you filled 5 more bags with 8 each, that would take care of another 40, okay? And so then you'd have 5 left over right here. So the answer is Herman can fill 25 bags. He's going to have 5 of them left over. He could give them to another dog, right? Kids, you're learning how to choose the right operation in a multi-step word problem. Okay, well, let's take a look at this together. A mother buys 51 collectible action figures. That seems important, so I'm going to highlight it. She gives 5 figures to her friend's daughter. Okay, so she's going to give 5 away, right? With the remaining action figures, she plans to give an equal number to each of her 4 children. She's going to divide them among her 4 children. How many action figures will be left over? Okay, well, she starts off with 51, right? 51. But then she takes away 5 of them. She gives them to her friend, right? Okay, so that right there, 51, take away 5 is going to be 46. All right, she wants to take the remaining amount, 46, and divide them among her 4 children. Okay, so 46 divided up into groups, okay, into 4 groups. All right, and you could use repeated subtraction for this right here. If she gave 10 to each of her children right here, that would take care of 40, right? And then there'd be 6 action figures left over. Okay, she can then take away one more group of 4, and that would leave 2. So how much she could give? 10 plus 1 is 11 to each of her kids, and there'd be 2 left over. So the question was this: how many action figures will be left over? The answer is 2. Yeah, there'd be 2 remaining, or the remainder would be 2. Okay, so here it is again. Samuel has 124 postcards. Let's get the highlighter out. He buys 9 more. It sounds like we're going to add those to how many he has. He plans to put the postcards into envelopes. Each envelope will hold 6. How many envelopes can he fill? Okay, this is how many are going to be full. All right, well, let's get the pen out for this also. So he has 124, but he got 9 more plus 9, right? So that's 133. He wants to divide them up into groups of 6. So we have 133 divided up into groups of 6. How many envelopes can he fill? Now, when we talk about how many he can fill, if there's a remainder, then there's just a remainder. Okay, we don't care about that. So kids, I'm going to let you figure this one out for yourself right there. Take 133, divide it up into groups of 6. The quotient is going to be your answer, and the remainder we're just going to ignore because it doesn't tell us to do anything with the leftover ones. But right now you're learning how to choose the right operation to solve a multi-step word problem. Here's another one. A school storeroom has 235 sticky note packages in one box and 224 in another box. The sticky notes will be equally distributed to 9 classes. How many sticky note packages will each class receive? Well, okay, this is just another multi-step word problem. And we have this. They start off with 235. Plus they got another 224. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to put the plus sign right there. Okay, we're going to add 224. Okay, and we're going to get, let's see, that's a 9, 2 and 5, 2 and 3, I can't even talk. 2 and 3 is a 5, 2 and 2 is a 4. So they have 459 sticky note packages. Okay, so then they want to take 459 and they want to divide them up among 9 classes. Okay, so divided by 9. They want it to be equal though. They want to divide it up equally. So if there's any left over, they're not going to hand them out, right? So take 459, divide it up among 9 classes, and see what you get. If you get a remainder, we're not going to worry about it because they want it to be equal groups right there, and a remainder tells us that it's not equal groups. So find the quotient, that will be your answer. Ignore the remainder. Kids, you're learning how to choose the right operation in a multi-step word problem. All right, well, in class today, we're doing pages 239 and 240 in our workbook. We're doing practice pages 77 and 78. You're learning how to choose the right operation in a multi-step word problem. Well, on the Friday quiz, it says this right here. Carly has 168 stickers in one book and 492 stickers in another book. Okay, there are 6 stickers on each page of the books. How many pages has she filled in the books? Well, okay, so we want to take 168 and 492 and we want to add them together because we want to know how many she has total, right? So 168 plus 492. Either number could have went up on top right here. A lot of kids get excited and say the larger number has to be up on top, but not necessarily. Okay, now when you add these together, you're going to get a sum. It's going to be right here. It's going to be something, right? Whatever that is, you're going to take that and you're going to take that number and you're going to divide it up into groups of 6. Okay, and it says right here, how many pages has she filled in the book? That means how many full pages has she filled? So you're going to get right here, you're going to get a quotient, and then you're going to get a remainder when you're done, right? Now the quotient is going to be the answer, but the remainder we're going to ignore because they only want to know how many pages are full, not how many pages are partially full. So whatever the quotient is, that's going to be your answer. Kids, I'm not going to help you with this one. I'm going to let you do this one, okay? I gave you all the hints you needed to know to solve it. So kids, right now you're learning how to choose the right operation in order to solve a multi-step word problem. If you're having problems with it, you come see us. We will help you out. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.